Welcome to WebComets, a tab-oriented approach for web browser history visualization. WebComets is motivated by the desire to better highlight browsing patterns and understand online navigation habits in modern web browsers. Nowadays, all web browsers support multiple windows and tabs that allow users to navigate the internet in close to parallel fashion. It is therefore increasingly common that users employ multiple tabs and windows to organize and manage the websites they access and navigate. Furthermore, as the web's paradigm has shifted from publishing to participation, users are often involved in a large number of different activities online. An increasing number of these activities, like working online, streaming entertainment, or communication, is now directly supported by websites and, therefore, accessible through the web browser. But what happens if one wants to explore the previously visited web pages? Currently, browser histories are rarely graphical and do not consider the sequence of browsing operations executed by the users. To specifically address these problems, we introduce WebComets. WebComets is a tool for interactive visualization of an extended web browser history that is tab-oriented and implements specific search and analysis methods. In terms of representation, each tab is depicted as a horizontal line. Vertical connections represent parent-child relationships that appear when clicking a hyperlink that opens a new web page in a different tab. Multiple tabs are grouped inside a window represented by a colored rectangle. Note that time is mapped to the horizontal axis, flowing from left to right. This example highlights a single window in which 7 tabs have been opened during a session. The first 3 tabs are connected, suggesting that tab 2 and 3 from the top have been opened by clicking a hyperlink in tab 1. Besides representing tabs and windows, we also have to represent each accessed web page. Previously visited sites are displayed as circles in the browser history visualization. Various attributes of the website are encoded by color, size, and shape. In this encoding, the radius of the circle is proportional to the number of times that the website domain was accessed, while the pie chart slice alpha highlights how many times this particular link was visited. The background color of the circle represents the category of the website, while the existence of a small arrow on the left or right side of the representation highlights the existence of a back or forward operation executed in the browser. The comet tail's active and focus time encode 2 time intervals we will highlight a bit later. The following is an overview of the WebComets visualization with windows, tabs, and websites. Note the presence of 2 browser windows in the representation. Comet tails and beams are used to represent relevant time intervals like total time, focus time, and active time. This representation employs the comet tails. The time intervals can be highlighted as percentage or actual values. The user has the possibility to switch between the representations of the time intervals. Users can highlight websites for comparison or as a result of a query. In such cases, additional similarity connections are added to suggest possibly relevant elements that might be occluded. In these examples, websites from the same domain are highlighted through connections to the selected node. Users have the possibility to execute test-based queries. They can search for any keyword or term in the website title or URL. Details about the selected websites are highlighted in the information box on the right side of the screen. The information box allows users to further explore the attributes of the selected elements. The list in the information box can be sorted based on all captured attributes. Motif search is used to allow users to find websites also based on context, not only content. Besides having the possibility to execute a text-based query of the browser history's content, WebComets implements a motif search window that allows users to define, store, and search for custom information and patterns of navigation. Motifs are predefined or user-defined subgraph structures that can be used and combined to filter the current history. In this example, the user is creating a motif for finding a news website. He doesn't remember the exact content of the page, but he remembers that he was actively involved in reading the page for at least a minute, and that he opened it in another tab by clicking a hyperlink in a related web page about science. After the search operation is executed, the website candidates that fit the motif are highlighted. The compact view allows users to collapse tabs and windows to save screen space and temporarily discard information that is not relevant to the current investigation. Still, if a query involves websites on a collapsed branch, or if similar websites to a selected one are hidden inside a branch, these will be always highlighted to the user.